So let's talk a little bit about the tournament paintball scene right now. Um, I think, as most of you know, the high end, the really high end, the M2s, the LB 1 point whatevers, the CS ones, the all of those right now, unless you're playing high intensity, you know, tournament level paintball, most people are not hugely interested in those level of guns. Yes, they are amazing. They are. They really are. But for most average paintballers aren't looking for something like that, especially when you can come close in much cheaper brackets. I mean, so granted, it's definitely not one of my favorites. Uh, my friend has one. I thought for a long time I was going to be a big fan of him, thought about getting one as soon as he got one, and I've seen all the issues he's had with it from day one. I am not interested anymore. But they're good looking, and when they shoot, damn, do they shoot. The SP Shockers. I gotta admit, they're a nice gun, but they have issues, just like every Smart Parts gun has. They've got their demons. Simple as that. But you can get those for $700. I mean, on the used market, 400. Same deal with the Planet Eclipse G-Tech 160R. Awesome, awesome freaking gun. They're down to like $700 brand new. Used market, I don't know what the used market on the 160R is. I know what the used market on the regular G-Tech is. You can start hunting for those around the 300 mark if you're lucky, or even the 400 mark, or 500 brand new. Throw an OLED board in there, you're still 600 or lower. Awesome freaking guns. Efficient, I mean, beyond efficient. Whole case of paint off of, you're shooting an SL77, and you can push a whole case of paint off of one fill if it's a 4500 fill. That's insane. E-Tech 5. Ever since the E-Tech 5 came out, everybody has been freaking out because the E-Tech has always been sufficiently different than its Ego counterpart. Always has been. E-Tech 5 and LV1, there's not a huge difference, guys. There really isn't. And a G-Tech E-Tech 5 combo, if you got both of them, I mean, you got spool valve for whenever you want quiet, internal, reliable, whatever. And you got the E-Tech 5 pop it for when you just need a gun that works, period, doesn't have issues. You could have an E-Tech 5 and a G-Tech, even brand new, for the price of one CS1 or an LV 1.5 or whatever. Um, see what else do we got? The Axe Pro, $550. I wouldn't necessarily put it up there with the G-Tech or the E-Tech 5, but it is a really, really solid gun. You're getting a lot of gun at that price range. It's it's a solid gun. They're great. Um, Axe 2.0, God, again, not a big fan of Empire guns, but it's in that price range, and if you are an Empire fan, why not? Um, G5 Spec R. Got some really cool colors. I got a friend that shoots one. Thing shoots amazing. The regular G5. Now, granted, if you're looking at new, I would totally take the step up and buy the Spec R. You're getting an OLED board. You're getting some really cool colors. You're getting what appears to be a less finicky system. The Spec R doesn't seem to have as much bolt stick issues as the regular G5. They seem completely identical internally, but it doesn't seem to have issues, or it seems to have less issues. I don't know. And you're talking an extra, at new cost, you're talking an extra $70 for an OLED board, a two-piece barrel, A slightly different trigger that take it or leave it depending on your trigger style, but you're getting a huge step up for a small minimal price change. Um, Proto Rise Maxed or really regular Proto Rise, both really solid, really good performers. They just work, man. And, and when you don't want to go out and spend $1,200 on or $1,200 to $1,500 or whatever on an M2 or on a DM15, DM14, whatever, dude, Proto Rise, solid gun. Um, see, Azodins, take them or leave them. If you're a really big spider fan, go for it. But tournament style, that mid range is a really, really hot market right now. And there is no reason that you can't go out, even if you're only playing 3 man or if you step it up to 5 man, there is no reason you can't hit up eBay or get together with a few friends, hit up paintball forums, hit stuff up like that and find a couple of used G5s, a couple of used G-Techs, a couple of used E-Techs. Well, dude, any one of those will serve you great on a tournament field. For the most part, even the stock boards have plenty of programming in them to make you perfectly legal. If you want some simplicity and whatever, to upgrade to an OLED board is not a huge deal, both monetarily and mechanically. It's not that hard. It really isn't. And it is a very convenient thing to have. All in all, you know, you got a few buddies together that want to get into paintball or want to get into tournament paintball. You've been playing regular paintball for a few years and you really want to start hitting some tournaments and finding some stuff to do. Check out some paintball forums, check out eBay, find a few solid, find some G-Techs, find some G5s or even G4s, uh, you know, find some E-Techs. You can find them. They're on there and they're not incredibly expensive. And if you got one guy that's looking at, hey, I'm gonna go buy a Die M2, you know, dude, hey, chill. Let's all three of us could get a gun for that kind of money, and then we could go play this tournament or, talk to your guys, figure it out.